myopusradio. Something special.
With the whole advent of the digital media and stuff like that, to even create music has become so much more accessible, which theoretically is a good thing because you have more people making more different types of things, experimenting. But like you said, there's too much choice.
Yeah, this was predicted a long time ago. They said that the era of the true rock star is going to fade at some point in time. Even if you look at today's music scene, which are the great rock bands out here today? I mean, after your Metallica and Guns N' Roses, is there truly a great global rock band? I don't think so.
True.
They all have little niches and they're playing in little pockets. But
this
the superstar is over. Sorry.
I agree entirely. I feel very strongly about this. I believe that it's a great thing to have access to free music on the net. Because I've always believed that musicians should make their money playing music, not selling recorded copies of the music that they play. I think the music industry has made far more money on that. They're the ones who live on it, like leeches on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Musicians have, actually very few of them have gained much out of it.
Yeah.
You see, they're very visible, the ones who have made millions out of it. And my favorite example is the Grateful Dead. They made their millions playing music.
Yeah.
Their music was given away for free once it was played. They sort of institutionalized the bootleg.
I guess the big argument is like you were saying that do you create music to make money, or do you create it because that's your form of expression, which is the traditional thing? Why do they do the art form? It's a form of expression.
It's not exactly money. You need to get some return for your...
You need a livelihood. And
it doesn't exactly mean millions. Yeah. Also, you got to have recognition, fame, something. Something is got to come out of it. You don't just create something and say, nobody wants it. Then, you are happy, but it's not going to really, go a long way.
Yeah.
It's for any form of art, whether it's it doesn't have to be just music. Any form of art.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be accepted by the society.
Yeah. But I guess this is the big argument, maybe why, in a cliched way, most artists, whether they're musicians or sculptors, painters, whatever, do have a split personality sort of thing where it's like, who am I doing this for? Am I doing it for me, or am I doing it for the people? If I do it for the people, I'm not necessarily happy or satisfied by it, which is probably why you started out in the first place too.
Yeah,
because you're passionate about it. Hence the eternal struggle between your love for the art form and your love for money. And
I think the love for money comes second. The first is the need to express yourself.
Yeah.
The second is the need to have somebody understand that expression.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Somebody has to understand that.
Yeah.
But I think if anyone who's expressing themselves in an alternative way rather than just speaking directly in an art form, I think there will be people who will relate to that. There will always be
people who will relate to it.
Exactly.
But if you expect to make a lot of money, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not that if I'm an artist today, I'm going to expect to make millions like M.F. Hussain.
Yeah.
Nor am I going to be Madonna. For that matter. I might look a bit like Madonna.
No, I want to say that actually. I think it's the Bullet brand.
There's a guy, a guitar player, who's practically unheard of.
Yeah.
Called Greg Koch, Koch.
Okay.
He's a technician for Fender guitars.
Okay.
He runs clinics for them and things like that. He must be in his 50s. He's a phenomenal guitar player.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of him until I came across him on the net, where somebody had put up some of his CDs.
Yeah.
Now suddenly there are a lot more people who've heard of this guy.
Yeah.
And what he's doing now is becoming more successful. He's not doing anything different.
Yeah.
He's still running his clinics, he runs his classes, he plays live here and there. He's doing a lot more of that now because people have gotten on it. His CDs are probably not selling, but I don't think he would necessarily complain about that. But he's doing what he wanted to do, what he believes in, and he's now doing much better than he was.
Yeah, I guess it also depends how you measure success. As in, at the end of the day, what are you going to do with $1 million or whatever?
Well, I can tell you a lot of things you can do with it.
On that sense.
That's a relative issue.
Sure, in that sense, yes. But then, again, it is a very
success is a relative issue, yeah.
So your $1 million, $1 million to you is someone else's 1,000.
Yeah, chicken feed to somebody.
So...
Let me put it this way. I'd love to get $1 million, but I'd rather not do it with my music.
Yeah.
I'd rather do what I want with the music and not have to worry about getting $1 million with the music.
Yeah.
If somebody give it to me for free, I wouldn't mind playing for it.
The Ministry of Blues in an interview with Sharmon on myopusradio.com.
myopusradio.